Did you know that over 40% of adults experience tooth sensitivity? But most of us have no idea what's actually happening inside our teeth when we feel that sharp, shooting pain?
That's such a big number. And you're right, I get that zing with ice cream, but never really understood why.
Well, there's this fascinating thing happening beneath our enamel called dentinal hypersensitivity. Think of your teeth like a tiny city with thousands of microscopic tunnels. When the protective walls wear down, all these sensations rush straight to the nerve center.
That explains a lot. So, what's actually causing these protective walls to break down?
It's really a perfect storm of factors. Everything from aggressive brushing to acidic foods, and even things you might not expect like teeth grinding or receding gums. But here's what's really interesting. The dental industry has developed some pretty remarkable solutions using specific compounds that actually block these tiny tunnels.
Hmm, I've noticed there are so many sensitivity toothpastes on the market now. How do we know which ingredients actually work?
So the science points to three key players. Potassium nitrate, which basically tells your nerve endings to calm down. Stannous fluoride, which creates this microscopic shield over those exposed tunnels. And arginine, which is like a natural repair crew for your enamel.
That's fascinating about the nerve calming effect. What about specific products? I keep seeing ads everywhere for different toothpastes.
Well, Sensodyne Rapid Relief is leading the pack right now with their 60-second relief claim, and what's interesting is they've actually backed it up with clinical studies. But here's something surprising. Price doesn't always indicate effectiveness. Colgate's Sensitive Instant Relief, which costs between £1.50 to £5.99, performs just as well in studies.
So, if the cheaper options work just as well, what should people actually look for when choosing a product?
It really depends on your specific sensitivity triggers. For example, if you're getting that sharp pain with hot and cold, you might want something with immediate relief like Sensodyne's stannous fluoride formula. But if you're more concerned about long-term protection, Colgate's arginine technology might be the better choice.
You know what I find really interesting? The way some brands are taking completely different approaches to solving this problem.
Exactly. Take Made by Dentists. They're using this cutting-edge ingredient called nanohydroxyapatite, which literally mimics the natural building blocks of our tooth enamel. And Arm & Hammer has combined liquid calcium with baking soda for a two-pronged approach to sensitivity and gentle whitening.
That's really innovative. But I've heard some people say these products aren't working for them. What gives?
Well, here's something most people don't realize. It's not just about which product you choose, but how you use it. Many dentists actually recommend applying sensitive toothpaste directly to problem areas and letting it sit for a few minutes before rinsing. And timing is crucial. Brushing right after acidic foods can actually make sensitivity worse.
Oh, I had no idea about that timing issue. What other mistakes might people be making?
The biggest one is probably brushing technique. Using too much pressure or hard bristles can actually wear down your enamel faster than normal wear and tear. And get this, we think about 60% of people are brushing too hard without even realizing it.
Those numbers are eye opening. What about prevention? Is there anything we can do before sensitivity becomes a problem?
Absolutely crucial point. Prevention is key. Regular dental checkups can catch early signs of enamel wear or gum recession. But here's something interesting. Studies show that even small changes, like waiting 30 minutes after acidic drinks before brushing, can reduce sensitivity risk by up to 40%.
Looking at all this information, what would you say is the most surprising thing you've learned about tooth sensitivity?
What really blows my mind is how our teeth are constantly going through this dynamic process of demineralization and remineralization. We're not stuck with sensitivity forever. With the right products and techniques, we can actually help our teeth repair themselves to some extent. The key is understanding that it's not just about avoiding triggers, but actively supporting our teeth's natural defense mechanisms.
That's such a hopeful message for anyone dealing with sensitivity. Any final thoughts on what people should take away from this?
The most important thing to remember is that sensitivity isn't just something you have to live with. Between the advanced formulations available now and our understanding of proper dental care techniques, there are real effective solutions. But you have to be patient. Studies show it typically takes about 2 weeks of consistent use to see significant improvement with any sensitivity product.